Chapter 16. The seventh planet was the Earth. Earth is a special planet. There are 111 kings, 7,000 Earth scientists, 900,000 businessmen, 7.5 million drunks, 311 million self-important men, that is to say, about 2 billion grown-ups. To give you an idea of the size of the Earth, I will tell you that the Earth needed 462,511 lamplighters for the street lamps. Seen from a little distance, the movements of this group would be like an opera ballet. First would be the lighting of the lamps of New Zealand and Australia. Next, the lamplighters of China and Siberia would enter in the dance. After that would be the turn of the lamps of Russia and the Indies, then those of Africa and Europe, then those of South America, then those of North America. And they would never make a mistake in entering on the stage. It would be amazing. And there were 2 men at the North Pole and the South Pole. Only these 2 would be busy twice a year. Chapter 17. When one wishes to play the wit, he sometimes go a little far from the truth. I was not fully honest with what I told you about the lamplighters. Men occupy a very small place on Earth. If the 2 billion people on its surface were all to stand upright, they could easily be put into one public square. The grown-ups will not believe you when you tell them that. They believe that they fill a great deal of space. You should advise them to do their own counting. But do not waste your time on this extra task. Just trust me. When the little prince arrived on the Earth, he couldn't find any people. He was afraid he had come to the wrong planet. At that time, he saw a ring of gold moving in the sand. "Good evening," said the little prince. "Good evening," said the snake. "What is this planet?" asked the little prince. "This is the Earth," the snake answered. "Ah, then there are no people on the Earth." "This is the African desert. There are no people in the desert. The Earth is large," said the snake. The little prince sat down on a stone and raised his eyes to the sky. "Why are the stars bright?" he asked. "Maybe it shows the way to find our own stars. Look at my planet. It is right there above us." "It is beautiful," the snake said. "What has brought you here?" "I have some trouble with a flower," said the little prince. "Ah," said the snake, and they were both silent. "Where are the men?" the little prince asked the snake again. "It is a little lonely in the desert." "It is also lonely among men," the snake said. The little prince looked at him for a long time. "You are a funny animal," he said. "You are so thin." "But I am so powerful," said the snake. The little prince smiled. "You are not very powerful. You haven't even any feet." "I can carry you to far distances," said the snake. He twisted himself around the little prince's foot. "If I touch someone, I can send him back to where he came from," the snake said again. "But you are pure and true, and you come from a star. You move me to pity. I can help you someday if you grow too homesick. I can... Oh, I understand you very well, said the little prince. But why do you always speak in a puzzle? I can solve all puzzles, said the snake. Chapter 18. The little prince crossed the desert and met a flower. It was a flower with 3 petals. Good morning, said the little prince. Good morning, said the flower. Where are the men? The little prince asked. Men? She echoed. I saw them several years ago, but never know where to find them. They have no roots, and that makes their life very difficult. Goodbye, said the little prince. Goodbye, said the flower. Chapter 19. After that, the little prince climbed a high mountain. The only mountains he had ever known were the 3 little volcanoes. From the top of a mountain, I shall be able to see the whole planet with one look, he said to himself. But he saw nothing but the pointed-top rocks. Good morning, he said. Good morning, good morning, good morning, answered the echo. Who are you? Said the little prince. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Answered the echo. Be my friend, I am all alone, he said. I am all alone, all alone, all alone, answered the echo. What a strange planet, he thought. It is really dry and pointed and tough. The people have no creativity. They repeat whatever I say to them. My flower, she always was the first to speak.